I know lately a lot of attention has been paid to MSTY ETF, and not a lot of people are paying attention to PLTY. This is YieldMax PLTR Option Income Strategy ETF. And the main reason I'm saying this is because PLTY is one of those YieldMax ETF that has performed very well, and it does not have NAV erosion. If we extend this chart, this ETF start at $50. At one point it went up to $70, and it retraced after this current market correction. But it started at $50 to 63.38. That's almost $15, and that's only stock price gain. If you include all the distribution they've paid, your gain is massive. I'm going to show you the distribution they just announced for this ETF, which is over 100%. Hello, fellow passive income investors. Welcome back to my channel. I've been away on vacation. Now I'm back. So we're going to be releasing those updates as usual, as we always do. If you like this type of content, make sure you smash the like button. And if you don't want to miss any type of update whenever I release a new video, for your passive income and financial freedom journey, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification button so you can always receive those updates. Today, YieldMax ETFs has announced distributions for Group B, CHAPI, GPTY, LIFG, qdte, RDTY, SDTY, OT, YMAG. These are 8 weekly distributing ETFs. Babo, Dips, Fepi, GDXY, JP, Mo, Maro, MRNY, MVDY, Palantir. These are monthly distributing ETFs. For people who are new to this channel or to YieldMax distributing schedule, YieldMax has 4 groups. They have Group A, B, C, and D. They have weekly distributing ETF. Each week they are going to pay distributions for these 8 ETFs, and the rest of ETFs are rotating between Group A to D. CHAPI, this is a brand new weekly distributing ETF that came out a few weeks ago. It's going to pay 35 cents. GPTY 24 cents, that's 35%. LIFG 41 cents, and that's 58%. qdte 32 cents, 44%. RDTY 46 cents, 56%. SDTY 30 cents, 38%. OT 8 cents, 77%. OT has been paying between 10 cents to 8 cents since it has changed its schedule from monthly distribution to weekly. OT price is very low, and even though the amount is only 8 cents, the yield is very high, 7%. YMAG has been paying around 10 to 9 cents, so it's been paying this for quite some time now, and that's 34%. YMAX is going to pay 14 cents, and that's 56%. Babo 66 cents, 50%. Dips 61 cents, 62%. Fepi 52 cents, 48%. GDXY 73 cents, 56%. Let's stay on GDXY for a bit. GDXY, this is a gold miner option income strategy that tracks the ETF that invests in gold. As you might know, gold has been doing great, but GDXY hasn't performed really well in terms of price movement. But you understand this is a cover call ETF or synthetic cover call ETF. So whenever gold is going up, they might have to sell those shares synthetically, of course, and they are losing the momentum of growth. But in return, you're getting distribution. JP Mo is going to pay 56 cents, and that's 46%. Maro, $1.84, that's 101%. Maro is one of those ETF I've been paying almost 100% all the time. But the only problem with Maro is that this ETF itself has a huge NAV erosion. It came at $50. Right now it's around 30. So it has lost a lot in terms of the price. But distribution, they pay over 100%. So if it keeps going that way and it doesn't dip more, you can just make your money just from distributions. MRNY, this is another ETF. The price now is less than $3. It has lost a lot in terms of capital appreciation, but they've been paying a lot of distribution. They paying 13 cents this time, but because the price is very low, that equates to 64%. NVDY is going to pay 67 cents, and that's 63%. PLTY Palantir is paying $4.65. As I've mentioned earlier, PLTY is one of those ETFs from YieldMax that have been paying huge distributions. You can see example here, they pay $4.65. If you include all distribution they've paid, I think Palantir is #1 ETF from YieldMax in terms of performance overall. And I think the second one is MSTY. And that's why I mentioned don't ignore PLTY. Now, return of capital, there's mix from 0 to 100%. Chappy and GPTY almost 0, but Lifty, 100% of 40 cents they pay came from return of capital. QDTY almost 0. RDTY 100% of 45 cents came from return of capital. SDTY is 0, but ULTI is 96% of 83 return of capital. YMAG 87% of 9 cents came from return of capital. YMax 75% of 14 cents came from return of capital. Babo 91% of 65 cents came from return of capital. Dips 0%. Fepi 91% of 52 cents came from return of capital. GDXY 0. JPMO 93% of 56 cents from return of capital. 97% of 184 cents for Maro came from return of capital. MRNY 0. NVDY 85% of 67 cents came from return of capital. And the last is PLTY, 98% of distribution they paid, which was $4.66, came from return of capital. Ex-Dividend date and record date for this week distribution is on April 24, 2025. That means if you haven't purchased these ETFs, or if you don't own any of these ETFs, you are now going to receive this week distributions. But let's say, for example, you don't have these ETFs and you want to receive the following distribution, just make sure you buy before next Wednesday. Then you will be on record for following Friday. And payment date for these ETFs is on Friday, April 25th. The other update comes from Roundhill Investment. Roundhill Investment has announced the following ETF distribution for Ex-Dividend, qdte, RDTE, and YBTC. These are 4 ETFs that have the same schedule as most of the YieldMax ETFs, but Roundhill also has other weekly distribution ETFs, which I always give you an update on them, but those have different schedule. Distribution announcement was today. X date is April 24, 2025, same as YieldMax ETFs, and pay date is on Friday, April 25th, 2025. XDTE is going to pay 34 cents. QDTE is going to pay 24 cents. RDTE is going to pay 31 cents. YBTC, this is Roundhill Bitcoin Cover Call Storage ETF, is 44 cents. YBTC has been paying between 44 cents to 56 cents, so this is a very typical for this ETF. I just want to keep you an update on YieldMax ETF's distribution announcement for Group B and also Roundhill 0 day to expiry cover call, plus Roundhill Bitcoin Cover Call Strategy ETF YBTC distribution. And also in this video, I touch base on why you shouldn't ignore PLTY, and main reason is because this ETF has performed really well and has been paying huge distributions. So you might want to take a look at PLTY and see if it's an ETF that might be interesting for you to invest your money along with MSTY. Again, if you like this type of content, please smash the like button. And in order for you not to miss this type of update, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit that notification button so you can always receive updates for your passive income and financial freedom journey. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I'll catch you on the next video, which I'm going to release very soon, hopefully tomorrow. Bye bye.